Okay, this is a little Try It Tuesday. I just thought I'd show you how I stamp my Tim Holtz things onto vellum, because I've got a load of these that I wanted to stamp some words on. They're for wedding stationery. I got them, you know, like at half price or something. Well, with the whole pack, with the cards, the envelopes and everything. So, and then you add a vellum insert or a vellum sleeve. So I'm using them. I just cut them in half. I didn't. I ripped them in half like so. And I just stamp on them. I think I should. There's a video, one of my first ever videos that I shared on how to do your own washi tape many moons ago. I can't remember when. So I just thought it's just a take on that, really, but with words. And I mean, don't get me wrong, you can use the other words as well, but I want to do some numbers. So, because I just love using numbers in my work, but I would also do it with some of those. Okay, but I tend to stamp these out all in one and then cut them up. So, but this way, usually I would stamp the background and then I would put the double-sided tape on the back. This time I'm going to do it the other way round to make life interesting. And I've picked stamps that I know will fit in. I have two widths. I have that one, but I don't know what will fit in that one yet. That is 1 inch tape. That's Q Connect. I used to get their tape all the time. I've just got loads of it because when making mini albums years ago. Can't really tell there. That's 1/2 inch. Okay, the 1/2 inch ones fits a lot of these little stamps by Tim Holtz. The number of that one, I think it's called Field Notes anyway. Sorry, they fall off. So just this one here, and it is CMS 396. That one. The words one, I wanted to use words, is Tiny Text CMS 394. That is actually brilliant because that's a lot of his words that he has in his stickers. So this is a way to make your own. So what I do, I usually use a glass mat so I can stick it down. I might need to do the first one. And hopefully I have to sort of lean forward to see, so I get that first one straight. Okay, and I'll stick it down with that. Yeah, and I'll show you something to do with these after these bits you cut off, and then I'll go down leaving a little bit of a gap in between. Okay, sorry, it's hard to see because I'm stood up now and trying to not get my head in the camera. So I'll just go down, try to line it up a bit. So I'll just keep going. That's like that. I'm going to do the wider one the same. And then I'll make sure this is nicely on there. And this bit here. Okay, and then I'll just pick that up. I'll just show you a little trick to stop getting your scissors all bunked up. Right, okay, there we go. So what I do is, you can go either way, but say it's that way. Just cut slightly on that edge, yeah. And then you're on top of the vellum, so no stickiness. On your scissors, which none of us like that, do we? Because we have to clean them. So I just cut that now. Okay, easy. No stickiness. Nope. So that's one there. Right, now I didn't want to throw that away because I thought, oh, that's interesting. So I got a piece of card, which I need another bit. There we go, that'll do. Okay, and I'm going to stick it down. Okay, because we can peel the tape off, then apply ink, and it's going to be different, isn't it? Because of the stickiness. And it react different to whatever we do. That was the other one I done. So I thought, oh, I don't want to waste that. We could do something there. And then this is the other one. And then when we come to do something with that, I'll take all the sticky off and then maybe apply some ink, and it's gonna, something will happen here. I'm not sure about whether we could emboss it, you know, heat emboss it, you know, put some heat embossing powder on, because it might, because it's underneath, that's plastic, isn't it? So I don't know, but if I cut a bit off, I might try a little bit, see if it melts or what happens to it. So we shall see. But it's this one is not really about that. It's just that I thought I can't let that go wasted. Right, and what I do, I've stuck them down because some of these aren't sticky anymore. I use my, you know, glue stick on the back of them. So, but I tend to say put them in the middle there. I'm making sure they fit. Okay, and I'll put that one in the middle, and then that's not going to work. But then I'd pick up, yeah. And I would stamp a whole line. Right, I'm going to stamp on my sponge because that's what I prefer. So that's the side where we put the stickies tape. So you turn over now. Okay. And then you line up your stamps, put them on a block. You've got a longer one than this. You might have one that actually, long narrow one that fits into there, which is even better. I'm using the archival black soot. Okay, they should be stuck now because, like I say, I put a glue stick on them. And again, when I stamp, I tend to have to lean forward, so I shall have to stand up, I think. And then I need my head over what I'm doing so I can see that I'm lining up. Okay, ish. Okay, and I'll go all the way down there, then I'll fill in with one. Yeah. I don't want all the same, but I shall do a few. And then I'll pick them up. And I know they're sort of all in that line. So when I stamp, it should be okay. Right, just going to have to let that dry a little bit. Right, so you go ahead and do loads of them, and then I'll come back to you with a few done, because you can see what I'm doing now. That's all I'm doing, and then we'll make up a tag, okay? And I'll just show you how I can incorporate them in the work. Okay, so I've done a load up and cut those all out. Done the other Tim Holtz one on a bit of card that I had, and because I cut off the top a bit of that to emboss it. And yes, it worked. The only thing I didn't think of was the vellum, the bit that you cut off, hasn't, you know, of course, got any sticky on. So you need to glue you know, you need to lift this up and just glue down that. Never thought of that. But apart from that, that's not melted, if you know what I mean, to tape the tape, and that is great. Okay, that's embossed lovely. So I use clear on that, so I'm going to use one with clear and one with white when I do that. Yep, but it's worked, so that's great. And these are these ones, and all I do is cut down in between. I mean, you can cut close to the tape, or you just cut there and then do that at a later date. It's not, because I do all these and then they'll fit in my little pot, or you can keep them all like this. Depends how you store yours. So and don't forget, when it's done on vellum, you can see that underneath, okay, because you know they're all semi-transparent, aren't they? So but if you want to, and you can do exactly the same thing and do it onto card if you want. But if you find, right, one day, oh, you've only got these stamped, and but you want to use that, but you don't, you want it lifted up, or you want to actually don't want to see the background, you just stick it on a piece of card and then stick the piece of card down. So when you're you know, when you want to say use one, you just cut that off, and then you can cut closer to this if you want. Yeah, so it's quite easy to follow the guide of the tape there. So maybe a little bit more off there. There we go. And you've got yourself a number. Yep, so they've all worked great. I mean, you can go along, cut them all up if you wanted, but I'm all right with them that size. Oh, and then those are the ones there. I done that's the Tim Holtz one, and then stuck a number in on the wide ones there. So that's quite good. Yeah. What else did I do? Oh, some of those on vellum. It just fit along the inch one downwards, and missed a little bit of this here, like there. So I'll just cut that all off, all of them now, like that. But they're great. What else did I do? Oh, found a little flower. I actually had that flower on the block before I started, so I thought, well, I might as well do them. They fit in as well. Yep. Okay. And then I usually put them in my numbers thing. As you see, I like my numbers. Right. So these aren't, but I will put them in here today because I'm using from here. So I just put them out of the way while we get on with the cards. So I don't know what that's doing in there. It's funny, what surprising what you find. Numbers, it's supposed to be. Things creep in, don't they? Okay. All right, which one should we do white? I'm going to do that one white. And I've got this one, years old, seafoam. And then I'll do that one clear. That's my clear embossing in there. And I've already pre-stuck the vellum down there, yeah. So the painstakingly bit is taking all the tape off. But, of course, I do it with my craft knife because of never having nails. So... is this going to be white, or was it the other one? I can't remember. White, wasn't that? And that's going to be clear. I'm just looking at the design underneath. Oh, that'll be right, I think. Okay. Okay. Okay, so whatever we put on that now, you know, this is going to stay a lot lighter. Yeah. So that's that one done. And then this one is going to be clear. So I shall take these off and I'll be back. Okay, this is just clear. It's most probably got a bit of sparkle in. Okay, it's gets contaminated sometimes. Years ago, card making, because I used to use a lot of glitter. So and see, all the white does is that act as a resist. I expect it to colour a bit, which I don't mind that, you know. So but that's why I thought I'd try one with white, and it's not brilliant white. This is more sort of like off-white, but it should act as a resist. Something interesting. It's a what if. What if we do that? Right, the only bit that's lifted a little bit was that little bit. I expect there's not enough sticky on there. Okay, but that is, oh, I don't know, it's all right, it's gone down now. Okay, got a bit of contamination in my clear, a bit of white, but I don't mind. This is mixed media. I was card making now. I'm like, oh no, I've got to buy all new. Not now. Okay, so I'll tidy up. I'll come back and we'll do something. I don't know what, but we'll do something. Right, okay, the first thing I do, because I'm the colours I'm using today are yellow, fossilized amber, ice spruce, peacock feathers, and some peeled paint. That's what I fancy using today. I always get loads of, I've been working on these and a few projects. You would have seen some of them. Okay, that's the leaf pattern that I said I tried to cut it out of plastic. It didn't work, but I left that behind, so I put that in there. So these are ones I've been working on, except that one, which we could add a bit more. And I also have a little pile by the side of me of fresh stuff ready. I always throw in a white piece now and again. I don't really need that. Just odd bits, a bit brown card, just different things. Some coffee stain paper. That's coffee stain paper again, but it's different texture. That's really heavily coffee stained. A bit brown paper, a bit of cardboard. It's quite nice on the back as well. A digi-print that's, I don't know whether that's laserjet or not. I don't know. Or laser or inkjet, I'm not sure. Well, find out. I think it's lasered. So, dictionary pages, envelope. And I thought this one was quite cool because of all the letters on the inside of that one. But it's come out quite grungy, but a bit of colour. So yeah, that's my new pile. I'll start. But I'll most probably add that. These are always at the side of me, mopping up and, you know, different things. And I also want to stain these up, so I don't think that's come out, cut right through there, but that's all right. these two, like, fine. Yeah, so I might add a bit of colour to them. But these are what we're doing. So I'll do 2. All right, what should we start with first? Should we start with the lightest colour, I think? The yellow. Yep, we'll do yellow. And this is the oxide, so I'm doing it on there today, not on my gel plate. So I'll just do it on this today. Okay, and I start putting in some colour. Okay, that's it. Just lovely, and they'll be dry. And then to mop up, just start putting some on here, especially that bit there. Just hoping I think it is going to work what I wanted. And we can always cut them out. Yeah, so just add in another layer. Quite a lot of yellow on them, so I shall go to my other one and pick some up. Okay, and then mop up. No, I didn't put any hill on that. Okay. Will do. I see that coming through now. Okay, I will dry that one off because I think that's going to be quite nice. Okay, and right, the next one I'm going to use is a bit of that. I'm going to do these together. Okay, and that. I will add some more to that. Okay. Okay, I do want a little bit more. I think I'm going to just do this one for a minute because it's quite a strong colour. Okay, what I want is a little bit more blue, and then I'm going to go in with the grey. Okay. Okay, like that. Right, where's my little fan brush? Okay, coming on. Now for the ice spruce. Right, not overusing the water, just a little bit. Yeah, it's got like pink in that yellow. It's really good. Okay. Okay, I got this one from the three, another 3 layering stencils. I actually really like these, and that's one of my favourite designs because I love the actual die cut from it, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to try and take away, now with anything like this I usually pre-gesso, so of course I haven't, so but I'm still hoping it will work. It should do. We shall see. I think it will. Like that. Okay, it's very subtle, but I thought it might be like that, so I do want a bit in here though. Let's spray straight with water. Okay, the trouble is it's warped, so it should be it will seep underneath, so I know it's not going to get the correct pattern, if you know what I mean. I'm just gonna try it that way. Yeah, and it's better this way. Okay. But if it doesn't look right, you know what you do, don't you? You just add some more colour. Because, yeah, I'm used to putting gesso underneath, and, yeah, and it's not the right card. If it was the thick mixed media card that they, like the likes of Tim Holtz use, it would have been fine. This is just a file, a file folder or a bit of paper. That's not file folder, that's just a bit of, yeah, just printer paper. So you can't expect miracles from that at all. So, but it's a what if, you know. I love that saying, this is what if. I think it's absolutely brilliant. So as you can see, what I'm doing, I'm adding a little bit more because it just looks washed out now. There. Yeah, this was turned out better, definitely. Yep. Okay, what I'm going to do, I do want a bit of green. And what I'm going to do, this one I'm really happy with. I like it. I like what's happening. I like that background as well. And then the blue on the top, that I know is going to be fine. This one is just looking a bit wishy-washy in here. So I am going to add, what we got? I think that little bit of green on top will be nice. But I think I'm going to use a spray, the oxide spray. Yeah. Okay, I've got shabby shutters. I don't think I've got peel paint in this one, so you shall see. Okay, that looks good. Oh, sorry, I was trying to get some squirts out. That's, yeah, we've got something happening there. I'm happy with that now. Right, let me mop this up. And then we'll put some white. See how that's just come on nicely. Look at all the bits. There's a lot going on here now. Actually really liking that one now. So it went through a stage of, oh, I'm not sure. And this one's great anyway. So I'm liking what's happening here. And that was brilliant, you know, without gesso. Not bad at all, you know. Not so, of course, not so good without the gesso, but okay. Right, I've gone ahead and done up the tags. Okay, and they're looking fabulous. All right. I just got to cut that bit. And what I do is I put a little bit of glue on my finger and just put a little bit of glue on that and get the glue off my hands. Sometimes you need. Okay, there we go. Got antenna now. I forgot to do that. I usually do that. Right, so that's that. So I'm just going to show you how we would work out these now. I'm just going to, as an accent, you know, on your tags, I think, yep. Oh, see, that's what you get when you have dirty hands. So I'm going to just trim that off a bit. Okay. And then we'll just go on there. Yep. And if you don't want to see the background, you back them. Okay. That's that one done. I was going to think about putting one under there. I think I will. just pokes out from there. Okay, there we go, and that's how you sort of use them. So if you've got them all cut up ready, I mean, it saves you getting your ink out and your stamp. Yeah, yes, you could go and stamp that, of course you can, but just that's another something, isn't it? Because sometimes I'll do loads of words and sayings and all that, and then I put them through my journal. You know, I've done that before. So all done. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry you didn't see me making the tags. I'm actually sort of like in a hurry because I'm going now. This is Easter Sunday, going now to cook the dinner and everything. So I thought I'd better just run ahead, as you do, or rush ahead and get them done for you. But at least you've seen how or where I put them. All right, and it's the same as a journal, which I will show you. Okay, so right, so we got that there. What should we do? We could just put that one in there. Okay, and you can go through like that, especially if you've already done your journal up and you know it's hard to stamp and everything, where you can just go along and put things in, you know, where you want it. So which is good. It's like having a sticker in it. Vellum stickers, making your own vellum stickers. Okay, right, well, that is it now, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Happy Easter, everybody. Hope you had a great time, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.